Almost the same. Okay, so similar means same shape but different size. Write it down. Same shape, different size. Okay, now there are 3 different ways to prove that triangles are similar to each other. So similar just means one of them has been like enlarged or shrunken, right? Made bigger or made smaller. There are 3 different theorems that you're allowed to use to prove that triangles are similar. And you have already seen some of these before when we talked about congruent triangles. The first one is called angle-angle similarity. Note there's the little squiggly line afterwards. This means similar. You must put the little squiggly line to show that it means similar. Can I have somebody read our little like paragraph here?
Me.
Go for it. Who said me? Oh, Jordan, go for it.
I just briefly, thank you.
Go ahead, go for it, Jordan.
If 2 corresponding angles are congruent, then the triangles are similar.
Thank you. So 2 corresponding angles are congruent. You need 2 pair of angles. 2 pair of angles that are marked as congruent. 2 angles that are marked as congruent. So in the examples below, we're going to determine if they are similar or not similar by using angle-angle similarity. And if they are, we're going to write a sentence that says, hey, these 2 triangles are similar. So take a look at number 1. Do you have at least 1 pair of angles that are marked as being the same? Yeah, which ones? Angle A and angle D. Great, let's put an arc mark on them to show that they are congruent. Angle A and angle D. Okay, do you have a second pair of angles? Not that's given to you, no, but do you have all the information that you need in this picture?
No.
You do?
No.
Can you figure out angle C or angle E?
Yes, you can.
How?
You just add them up. And wait, yeah, you add them up to 180.
You add them up and subtract them from 180. Okay, so do it. Oops, 74.
Or, just, 74, 75 minus 80.
Yeah, minus 180. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I wrote. 74. No, you just, subtract from 180. What do you get? So someone do it.
31.
You get 31. Oh my gosh. Is that the same as something else? Yeah. Angle C and angle F are the same. No, that's supposed to be 74. Sorry.
41 plus 75?
74 plus 75. Okay, so you've got 2 angles that are marked as congruent without doing any work. What's angle E going to be? 74 degrees. Okay, so you have 2 angles that are marked as exactly the same. That means these 2 triangles are similar because obviously one's smaller than the other, but these are similar. So because they're similar, we write a similarity statement or sentence that says the first triangle is similar to the second triangle. So if I name the first triangle, triangle CBA is similar to, how would I name the second triangle in the same order? FED, good. Now you're done. You've proven that the triangles are similar. That was it. So 2 pair of angles that are the same, you can use angle-angle similarity theorem. That was it. Okay, can I scoot it up? Are we good? Okay, number 2. Do you have 2 pair of angles marked as congruent? Do you at least have 1 pair of angles marked as congruent? Yeah, V and Y, okay. Okay, you need a second one though in order to use this theorem.
W and Z.
How do you know the W and Z would be the same though?
They look like 90-degree angles.
They don't, so you can't assume that they're 90 unless I tell you that they're 90.
Oh,
It's like the same. True.
Nope, you can't assume it.
Because it just is.
Nope,
Oh, because the alter angle thing.
that only works with parallel lines, but you're on the right track. X, what about X? Vertical angles.
That's what, oh no. No.
That's not what you're saying. That's okay. You were on the right track. You will be on the right track for another one. These are vertical angles. Okay, so because our vertical angles are marked as congruent, we now have two pair of angles. That means that these are similar. Okay, who wants to try the sentence? The sentence that says the triangle on the left is similar to the triangle on the right. VWX is similar to YZX. Good. I know, right?
Right now.
Okay. Questions, comments, concerns. We okay with that one?
Yeah, we're.
So just two angles that are marked as congruent. If you have two angles that are the same in both of your triangles, then they are similar triangles. Okay, that's the first theory. One angle is not enough information. You need two.
Oh, it's two. They're similar.
Yeah. If you only have one pair, then that would be not enough info. That would be not similar. That was a good question. Very good question. Okay. Next one is side, side, side. I think you're going to love this one because it's the easiest. Side, side, side. Can I have somebody read the little blurb for me? River, thanks for not making eye contact. Why don't you read it?
Determine if the examples below are similar by SSS, if yes, for a similar state.
Okay, can you write the sentence above it too?
Proportional, and the triangles are similar.
Good. All sides are proportional, then this triangles are similar. Now we did the proportions yesterday, if you remember, right? With the cross multiplying. What do you mean? Don't be shaking your head no. Yeah, well, we made the fractions and we cross multiplied. Okay, proportional just means that they have to have the same ratio or same fraction. So we're going to determine if these triangles are similar by side, side, side. If it's side, 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 all three of the fractions have to be the same. Okay, so here's all we do. We take a look at our two triangles. You can either do small divided by big or big divided by small. It does not matter as long as you keep it the same. I'm going to do small triangle divided by big triangle just because small's on the left. It really doesn't matter. They're both going to give you essentially the same thing. So it doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, it's the same thing, so it doesn't matter. So all you do is you pick a side length from the small triangle, and then you just pick its matching counterpart in the big triangle. So if I picked 3 in the small triangle, what does that match with in the big triangle? 6. So your first fraction is 3/6. Okay, what would your next fraction be? 4/8. And 5/10. Great. Okay, now in your calculator, I just want you to divide those numbers. Tell me what you get. Well, so yeah, depending on which way you went. If you did big over small, it'd be 2. If you did small over big, you'd get a half. Are all of them the same? Yes, they're all exactly the same. So because they're the same, are these similar or not similar? They are similar. Good. Yes. Yes. Excel's always for a grade.
Yeah.
Okay, who can give me the sentence? Triangle what is similar to triangle what? Wait, hold on, say again. Triangle what? PQR. Similar. STU, great. Perfect. Okay, do you think you can do number 4 on your own?
No.
Yeah, you can. It's just division. Oh my good gosh.
I don't like them.
Oh good gosh.
Everybody doing them.
Yep. Okay, try number 4. Let's see if we get the same thing. You can do big over smaller, small over big. It doesn't matter. Same like we just did. It's division. It's all fractions. So find the smallest number on the left. It should match with the smallest number on the right. Biggest number on the left, it should match with the biggest number on the right. And that's how you make your fractions. So you should have 3 different fractions. Correct.
It'd be the other way around.
Correct.
Wait, so what are we doing? We divide all of them?
So divide all of them and see what the decimals are. See if the decimals are the same or if they're different. Or are we confused? That's okay. What's wrong with 0.8? Nothing wrong with that. Do all of them though. You can't round. It has to be exactly the same. If it's not exactly the same, then your answer is what?
Makes no sense.
Why doesn't it make no sense?
I'm not getting one. There's. So. Makes no sense.
Right.
And we divided into 4, 1.2.
Right.
1.2.
Right. So if it's not the same, what's your answer?
Not similar.
Not similar. Yes. So if they're all the same, then your answer is that they're similar. If they're not the same, the second you get one that's different, it's not similar. That's your answer.
So when it's not similar, it's right.
That could still be an answer. Yeah. Because we're just trying to prove if triangles are similar or are not similar. Yeah. So not
Right.
similar is an answer.
If those all were 125, it would be similar.
Then it would be similar. Yeah. But the second you have one that is different, and when I say different, I mean it can be like 1 decimal place off. Like if you have 0.777 and then on another one you have 0.778, that is different. That means they're not similar. Has to be exactly the same. No rounding involved. Thank you. Yeah, the second you see that one of them is different, you can stop. You don't even have to do the other ones. Just, you know, they're not similar and you're done.
Have that one in the middle.
That's okay. Again, the order itself doesn't matter as long as you can prove that one of them is different, you're good. Yeah. Okay, last section, and then we're gonna do some practice. All right, last one is side angle side, which I'm sure you can kind of figure out. Can I have somebody read the little blurb for me? Devin, thanks for making eye contact.
And then include what?
Yeah. You can keep going. Thank you. So 2 sides that have the same proportion and 1 angle in common. The included angle just means it's the angle in between the 2 sides. Okay. So this one's kind of like you're putting both of the 2 theorems together. You're putting angle, and side together. Okay. So for number 5, first thing you have to check is if they have 1 angle marked as congruent. Do they have an angle marked as congruent? Yes. Which one?
Okay.
K and N. Okay. K and N. All right. So you've got your angle marked as the same. Now you got to check the fractions. What is one of your fractions for the sides? 15 over what? 15 and 20. Okay. What's your other fraction? 6 over 8. Okay, put them in your calculator. Tell me if they're the same or not. You got to divide them, yeah. What did you get when you did 15 divided by 20? 0.75. What about the other one? Okay. So if they are the same, you've got 2 sides that have the same proportion and 1 angle that is marked as the same. These are similar. Okay. Who wants to try the sentence? triangle what is similar to triangle what?
AJLs.
KJL is similar to triangle what? NMP. Good job. Perfect. Correct. You just have to say that there's one angle that's marked as the same in both. Yeah, you don't have to actually do anything with them. Exactly. Okay, can you try number 6 then on your own?
No.
Yes, you can. You got some fractions. I believe in you.
There's nothing to say on, so.
What do you mean there's nothing the same?
There's a trapezoid.
Whoa, it's not a trapezoid.
That's a triangle. Triangle.
So
Triangle.
these are two triangles that are overlapping. One's on top of each other. Okay, watch the board. I've got a beautiful visual aid for you. I made it myself. I know, it's gorgeous. Okay, if I could put it in the screen, that'd be better. All right, here is the problem. It is a small triangle, ADE right here, laying on top of the bigger triangle, ABC right over here. Now, if I were to separate these two triangles, ding, what do they have in common?
Triangle.
Where?
There's.
Well, it's not actually a right angle. My picture is a right angle because that's how I made it. But yeah, they have angle A in common right here, right? They've got that angle because they share that angle. It's overlapping, so it's equal to itself. So you've got your first angle. Angle A is congruent to angle A. Mark that in the picture. They share that angle. That's a shared angle. So you've got your angle. Now you just need to check the side lengths. So what could be one of my fractions? 12 over 21. And what's the other fraction? 15 over 25. Okay, are they the same?
No.
They're not the same. So what's your answer for this problem? Not similar. Good job, guys. No, we're going to do a worksheet now. It is. Yay. Okay, so 3 different theorems, and these are the only 3 you're allowed to use. Angle, angle, side, 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 or side, angle, side. It's a lot of just checking fractions to make sure that they match up with one another. Okay, let's do some practice now. People I pass down.
Need the worksheet.
Hey, my dear.
I don't even know what that is.
Are you still on elevator?
I forgot it. Can we do it while we're taking it in the journal and put you right on the paper?
I shouldn't get
This should be the thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna do one example with you on the paper, and then I'll leave you to it for the rest of the period, okay? Only one. Yeah. You don't need me for more than one. Okay, let's try number 1. I'm just gonna do one example with you, show you what I'm looking for. That's it.
This is a grade.
Yes. Okay,
What are you trying to?
you're just gonna show me in class. Yeah. Two sides. Right, correct.
But there's only one on here that has that. Or is there only one side?
There might be just on the front, but on the back, there's some more as well. Yeah, there could be more than, or there could only be 1 or 2 of each, yeah. So for each one, you're just determining which theorem it is, side, 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 angle, side, or angle, angle. And then if they are similar, you write a sentence. If they're not similar, you just put not similar. So if you take a look at number 1, of your 3 choices, angle, angle, side, 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 or side, angle, side, what is this first one? Do we agree with Devin?
Angle side, angle side.
Oh, side, angle, side. Why? There you go. There's an angle that's marked for both. Okay, so we know this is side, angle, side. So write that in. Angle T and angle F are congruent. Good. And then now we do some fractions. Now, here's the only thing. When you do your fractions, the smallest number on this side should match with the smallest number on this side. Okay, so what does the 3 match with? 9. So like smaller number here, bigger number. Okay. 3/9, and what would the other one be? 5/15. Okay, are those, they're what? If I flip them, yeah, they both be a point, or is, yeah. Of course you can. You can do whatever order you want as long as you keep it the same. Yes, they are similar. Thank you. It is easy, right? Now, the only thing though is if it is similar, you do have to write a sentence. If it's not similar, you just write not similar. But if it's similar, you got to write a sentence. So, yeah, welcome to math/English. Triangle, what? EFG is similar to what?
It's ST on
It is not
it.
ST.
TRS. No.
Okay, let's go one letter at a time. Let's go one letter at a time. E is next to the small side,
R.
so it would be R.
ST.
F matches with T. RT. And then S. So go like one letter at a time when you're writing the sentence, okay? All right, are you ready to try some on your own? I believe in you.
I don't.
All right, let's continue on. I'm going to walk around and kind of help you out, but you are working on this for the rest of the period. Hooray. So it's a lot of fractions, lots and lots and lots of fractions. Again, it doesn't matter, but whatever you pick, like if you're going to do the smaller over the bigger, you have to do that for all of them.
Oh.
Well, all within that problem at least.